Welcome back to the Shipyard. Today, something different. A while back, John Michael asked me to do a 50 point or thereabouts Raptor class build. Could use any Raptor I wanted and go from there. So I looked at the Raptors and I said, hey, I got the Samra, which has a nice ability. Each time you defend, you may convert up to 2 of your battle station results into evade results. I've got the Vest Bahel. When this ship suffers damage from an obstacle or minefield, reduce the damage by 1. It's cheaper, right? 13 versus 18. But I really like that named ability on the Samra. So I said, okay, let's start with the Samra. Now, then we need a captain. So I said, okay, let's look at Klingon captains. We're looking at something defensive, right? That core goes offensive. Making this a Martok chariot is intriguing to me, all things being equal. I'm going to shrink this down a little bit. Duros had some intrigue. Martok 7 is also intriguing just because very get more discounts, get more stuff on here. But the Raptor doesn't have a ton of slots. I could go Mirror Core. And the Raptor has enough offense. And I kind of like that idea. So I'm going to go Mirror Core, Kelvin Core. And I still need to show empty slots here. So we're going to look at Klingon talents. Now Klingon talents are not the best thing in the world, but there's some. And remember, we're kind of keeping this idea. Yes, we have some offense, but we also have some defense ideas. So we don't want to go with something like Once More Into the Breach. We could go DEFCON 1. We could go Inshaw. I kind of like going Retaliatory Strike. I like that idea. So now, Retaliatory Strike tells us, hey, we have to have photon torpedoes. So I'm going to find photons. And since I know I want the cheap ones, I'm going to go get the cheap ones. Are those the Raptor class ones? This might be the Raptor ones. Yeah. So I'll put the Raptor class photons on there. And this is at this point I've got room for an admiral, a tech, and a crew. And you can see here I've still got 21 points to work with. I'm not gonna make points, but that's okay. No, I did want admiral. I want to sort by descending cost again. All right, so admirals. I can go Martok. I don't like Martok as an admiral. I definitely don't like Kimpek as an admiral. I don't like Gorkon as an admiral. I do like Gowron as an admiral. Not necessarily for my ship, but as a supporting ship. Worst case, core can trigger, and I can get a battle station token there. Now, Gowron does bring another talent slot, so maybe that's an option I can go for. But here's the other thing. I still have a tech slot here. And I can bring some other crew into the mix. And I actually like putting cryogenic stasis onto this ship. Um, and now I can look at crew. And I probably want to start looking at cheaper crew. But I got some ideas here. See, one interesting thing would be to to do like a malts build here and send a whole bunch of my stuff over to another ship. But that kind of defeats the purpose of what we were going for here. Um, Alexander could be an interesting bring. Um, Wharf could be an interesting bring, except then I don't get uh, shields. I could buff my captain skill. See, and I've always liked Kunivas. And Tyrol's not bad at all either. So I'm just kind of looking here. Okay. So here's the idea I'm working with here. I want my actual crew slot, not my cryostasis slot. My actual crew slot to be Koth, because that's going to let me mess with my opponent's fleet. And then to bring in the cryostasis ships, I'm going to bring in Tyrol to convert another battle station into an evade. So that's going to let me get up to 3. Although, actually, I don't know how I'd get a third die. And then I'm going to restrict cost being less than 4. So that I only get 3 cost cards here. Alright. Because I need extra defense dice. I don't think I can get extra defense dice, but yeah. I like Worf. I like Kunivas. And I think that's the way I'm going to go here. Is I think I will go with Worf. Yeah, we'll do that. So that's what's going to happen. So I can discard to get an extra hit with Kunivas, and then this Worf, I will be able to buff my captain skill and have a little captain protection. And then I've still got room for a talent here. I can remove my restriction on cost. And I can look again at talents. I mean, Blood Oath is always intriguing here. I could run DNA encoded messages. Which would be the trick here. I actually like doing that. So we'll run DNA encoded messages to give me choices. And I'll run today is a good day to die. I will put in debt codes. And I will put in Blood Oath. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so for 44 points, which I don't think this is like the absolute best build, but I think this is an intriguing build. We've got the Samra Kelvin core to choose an opposing ship and then get an extra attack die and convert up to 2 battle stations into hits. To get an extra defense die against that ship and convert battle stations into evades, which, yes, doubles up on the named ability, but whatever. I could easily convert this over to the Vest battle and save points with Core as my captain. Gowron, more as a support role, but potentially for for this ship as well. Retaliatory Strike and DNA encoded messages as talents. And then under DNA encoded messages, today is a good day to die, detonation codes, and blood oath, just as options. Cryogenic stasis lets me hide Worf and Kunivos to get me boosted captain skill and an extra hit. And then Koth to disable a crew on every opposing ship from the start of the game, and then a photon torpedoes because I need them for retaliatory strike, and they are not bad at all for attacking ships. And that is a 44-point support Raptor that I think could do some damage and could be an intriguing build. But that's what I got. John, hopefully you enjoy that build. I will leave a link to the Utopia build in the description. All right. Thank you all for watching that. Hopefully you found it intriguing. And until next time, we'll see you around the shipyard. If you have a nice build challenge, feel free to leave it in the comments, and I will get to it at some point. I'm going to try to do maybe one of these a week going forward. So hopefully you've seen the format, and you can leave restrictions and such as you want. All right. Like I said, we'll see you around the shipyard. Take care, guys.